Your dead relatives are not visiting you. These are evil spirits. These are familiar spirits that have masqueraded themselves. They've taken the identity of those that have fallen that you love. Do not embrace these spirits, because if you embrace them, if you bring them in, if you can't wait to go to sleep so you can talk to them or visit them, you're going to give these powers legal rights to torment you. They're going to mess with you. They're going to give you strange dreams. They're going to hurt you. Okay, so you you must not entertain these diabolical forces, because your ancestors are either in heaven or in hell, or some people believe in soul sleep, but they are not visiting you in the night. I want to play this video for you guys, and it's really good and exposes all this. I want you guys to take a look at this.
My mom had died, and he said, "Your mom visited me last night and told me everything was going to be okay." I said, "No, she didn't."
He said that?
Yeah, I said, "Dad, I love you," but Dad, that wasn't Mom. When I had to take him over to Deuteronomy 13 and Deuteronomy 16, 18, that was a spirit that was posing as Mom.
I want to stop there right here really quick. You know, my mom passed away, right? And I would always have these dreams, and certain people in my family having dreams, or mom's going to resurrect and all this stuff. 3 years later, having the same dreams and all this stuff. And the devil can use a face of someone that has fallen to torment you. The person can be in the dream and say, "I'm coming back," and they're visiting you. It is an evil spirit. They're appearing to you and saying, "I love you, I love you." But it's actually an evil spirit. And I used to have those dreams and actually think, you know, and those dreams used to affect me, right? Mom passed and whatnot. But as I continued to pray and pray and pray and come against familiar spirits, now the face of my mother began to change in dreams. Then it would start to attack me. Like there would be a woman, an evil power, a familiar spirit that would take the face of my mother in my dreams, and my mom's not alive. And it would try to attack me. But before, it was loving on me and all these things and talking to me, but it was an evil force in my dreams. You understand me? And I never fell for it. But as these things were happening, I begin to, obviously it emotionally affects you, right? Because my mom death was still fresh, right? It still affects me, but I knew it was familiar spirit. And oftentimes my mom's face and body would, and her height would shift and change in the dreams. You understand me? So when you have these visitations, whether it's a dream or a tangible visitation, these are familiar spirits, and they'll come to you in a way of, I'm so, like, they're nice. They're familiar spirits because they have familiarized themselves with um, the person that has died. So the familiar spirit that was, you know, familiar with your dead relative, dead mom, dead whatever, they will begin to now come and visit you, torment you, give you dreams that will cause depression, cause false hope. You're believing for a resurrection and all these things, and it's 3, 4 years later. That familiar spirit is causing you to be tormented, and when you are adhering to it, there is now a stronghold in your mind. Stronghold in your mind. So you got to know the difference between, because let's keep listening.
Presenting itself to you, Mom. Presenting itself to you to gain space in your life so that it can get you into a stronghold.
This is a thing with us.
Yeah.
I saw so-and-so at the foot of my bed, and they rubbed my feet.
For the believer, to be absent from the body is to be where?
With the Lord.
Present with the Lord,
Okay.
right?
What confuses us to believe?
To be absent with the body is to be present with the Lord. You have to understand this. To be absent with the body is present with the Lord. So some of you are saying visitations. No one is coming to visit you from heaven. You guys are being visited by demons that are taking on the appearance of those that have fallen.
That is.
That's what a familiar spirit's job is to do.
Yeah.
That's why Jesus said, "I'm the door to the sheepfold, the spirit realm. If any man comes any other way, he's a thief and a robber." Go boldly before what?
The throne
of grace. So when you pray, you're transported into the spirit realm before God's throne.
That's deep right there. When you pray, you're transported to the throne room right there, because you have access. You're seated in heavenly places. So we're praying. Oh my gosh. Right. And guys, that was so good. That was so good. Jesus said, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth upon some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. So these people that are entities and spirits that are projecting and revealing themselves to be loved ones, they are thieves and robbers. They're masquerading themselves. This is why the Bible says in the book of Matthew, while men slept, their enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat. You understand me? So these are not your dead relatives. These are not your ancestors. Your grandma's not giving you messages when you sleep. It is an evil spirit that's coming with another appearance. And they can give you accurate information. They can tell you things, but it's an evil spirit. And that evil spirit will come in the face of your mother, your cousin, your brother who has fallen. And they do that so you accept the evil spirit. Oh, it's my mom. It's not. They deceive you so you accept it and you give it entrance, and then it begins to rule and destroy your life. And I promise you, once you start to pray and fast, what will happen is that evil power will begin to that familiar spirit will begin to change its appearance in your dreams. It will begin to start fighting you. Mom, why are you fighting me? Mom's dead. Why is mom trying to kill me? Why is my dad trying to kill me? And these things that happened to me in my dreams with my late mother. But it's not my late mother, and the face would change to my evil auntie. You understand me? So these things are very, very real. Do not be led by these. They are satanic dreams. They're not dreams. They're not dreams that come from God. Your mother is not coming with any information. This is why when people say Mary is coming in their dreams and they're having visions of Mary, it's demonic and it is an evil spirit. All right, this stuff is just satanic. When we die, we are present with the Lord, or you go to hell. Straight up.